Hey, everybody, what's going on? We are live. Uptowngrowlab live. What's happening? So the movie behind us is something called Roadhouse, I believe. We got Fatback on the on the tune box. We got Bren, what's up? Zajay Blue. Sammy. The Logic Mangler. All right, so I rolled a joint of some tray weed, but with a little bit of goo on it. And the goo that I gooed was what is this? Mac. Oh, okay. We did this the other night as well, I think. And you know what? I threw my fucking lighters out. Oh no, it's over here. But you know what? Fuck it. We're going analog tonight. TSO, what up, bro? So TSO, he passed on some intelligence to me about cloning. Successful cloning. And it's so simple. It's amazing. Cosmic, what up? TSO, what? Cleveland, Dan. Oh, yeah. So it's Monday, man. It's the beginning of another fucking week. It's the end of February. It's already the 23rd. We got 5 more days, right? Saturday is done. And then we're into March. And then spring. It's like I was taking the to the silent one, you know. These clones, some of these clones, in a month and a half, I'll be putting them outdoors. You know, because that I know what the plant is. It's just awesome. No guessing. MJW, what up? Smoky Dreams, Linny and Ron, what's up? Sonny A. Terrell, what's up, bro? Fletch Power, what's cooking? My brain. My brain is percolating. Advice on long-term seed storage. Cool and dark, bro. Cool and dark. Ideally, I think, like they say, 60 degrees. But, you know, if you can keep them cool and dark and dry, that's all I can tell you. And I can tell you that I've been bad at it. So that I can say. Sonny's starting a new grow. Nice. Mike G, the GOAT. So TSO says the refrigerator if you plan to store them for 2 years or less. Freezer if you plan to store 3 to 10 years. So yeah, mine are all in fucking ammo boxes on my shelf. And I know there's a lot of shit there that's not viable. But I'm not going to throw them out. You know, every other run or so, you know, I throw a bunch of beans in from the old stock and see what pops, if anything. Tanner is smoking Grape Crush. Tastes like a grape hemp wrap. Wow. No blizzard. Yeah, you know, all of our friends on the East Coast, our thoughts and prayers are with you. I'm hoping Tweezy can get through tonight. Shouldn't be a problem. It's not like he's going anywhere. The city's fucking shut down. So it's kind of crazy. to be in a natural disaster like that in New York City is it's actually, if you've got enough food and heat, it can be a lot of fun. If you don't have those things, you're fucked, basically. Um, because the city changes when it snows like that, because there's no cars except emergency vehicles. So everybody walks, or if they're brave enough, they ski. A lot of people ski. They break out their cross country skis or their snowshoes or whatever the fuck they got hanging out in the closet. And so it's really quiet. A place that's usually noisy and stress, headache inducing, overstimulation, it's taking a breath. It's pretty amazing. You walk around and the trees, when the trees, I hear it's a very heavy snow, so it's probably going to be falling off the trees. But, it's just everything is so quiet. And it's great for photography. You get some great fucking pictures. Old beans in your basement on a shelf, popping fresh beans this week. Yeah, I mean, you got nothing to lose, man. Paul's, what up? Raw power in the house. $3 to 5 years for room temps. It's basically cloning them in cubes. I will tell you, I'm going to do a tutorial on it very soon, which will break it down for you. And if I don't, TSO is going to do one. So you may get two of them, It's basically just, cutting your clothes, putting them in saturated cubes. There's a couple things you throw in there, but, write me. Send me a note, uptowngrowlab@gmail.com. I mean, I've got like boxes of old beans, and I do have some hydrogen peroxide, and I've got the pipettes to drop things in very small quantities. So I can put a couple of drops of H2O2 in the water. That can really help, older beans. Unfortunately, with fresh beans, the experience I had was it destroyed all my beans because they all exploded overnight. I put too much H2O2 in there. Two Master Kush autos. I've got these two sour Ds that are close to finishing. And I'm hoping I don't have to cut them early because of space constraints, but we'll see. I have some ideas. Hard time cracking. So what you do is you get a dropper and you put a couple drops of hydrogen peroxide. I don't know how you germinate. I germinate in a cup of water. I drop them in a cup of water and then spread. But if you put a couple drops of hydrogen peroxide in there, that assists the penetration of the shell, I think. So there's Paul's solution. I mean, everybody's got their own way of doing it. Excuse me 1 second. I have in the flowering tent, I have two 300s, two LEDs, 300 watt LEDs. And they're on two separate timers, and they're not really aligned. I mean, I don't want them going on simultaneously because I don't want to blow the power. Not that it would without those two lights, but they're not perfectly aligned. So I have to kind of coordinate a little bit. And it's not a perfect situation because underneath the table is a light shining down on the clones. So it's... John Frank, what's up? Snang. Tanner's buddy's going to fix your bowl that broke. Nice. You know, I love lou rolls, but I'm not really. Not tonight. Well, this is Bootsy, so. A power strip your timers. That's, you know what? That's the way to do it. That makes fucking genius. It's the simple shit, right? And I hooked up the heater to I have this radiator, and I wanted to get the cones warmer, so I moved it over there. It was very cold here last week, and I plugged the fucking radiator in and blew the breaker. So I had to fucking readjust. We do. All right, Bushy, I love you, bro, but. I don't know what this is a song called Shack Up. Oh. It sounds like a soundtrack to a good movie. Thank you, Sonny. Sounds angelic. Tuscany. So this is the Roadhouse, I guess. And she's like the chanteuse, right? I'm definitely getting fucking buzzed. I did have a cookie before the show, actually. I confess. And I've got this beverage just sitting here, you know, and I'm kind of fantasizing about it. 956 in Nepal. Well, how are you doing, Stang? How's your back, bro? Roll that herb, man. Don't worry. We can take it. We're grown-ups, most of us. I hope. So what are people smoking on? Let us know in the comments. I'm smoking on some tray weed, like I said, but it's actually the Persian pie from cornbread and some of our purple churro. And I have some Mac concentrate smeared on the rolling papers. That's what I'm smoking. Area 53, nice, Cleveland. Sean Camilleri, what's up, brah? Thanks, buddy. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Sometimes it's a full-time job, you know, when you get to be a certain age. Animal Scout. Sour juice. Ooh. What are we listening to here? This is interesting. Oh, Maria Tambien. Oh, I'm going to have a problem with this song. I got a copyright strike from them. Getting over the flu. Jesus Christ, bro. A reptilian or another alien. Oh, stoner dude. First day at the new shop was cool? Nice. Dan Elshaw, happy Monday. wake up and still high. That's what happens 2 days straight. Oops. Well, my problem is if I start doing bong rips too early in the day, I'm not going to say my motivation slacks, but my movement sure does. And I get more easily distracted by things. Random shit on the internet. If I'm at a fucking, and I migrate between 3 desks, sometimes 4. Going to gold can only last so long. Lewis Cook in the house. What's up? Your newest favorite. Is that like my next ex-wife? This too shall pass. Always does. Pimp Panther. Smash that thumbs up button, gang. Oranges and terpenoline. The name of the movie, I think it's called Roadhouse. It's got a pretty interesting cast. I think it must be. It's just posted on the interweb, on YouTube. 20 people forgot to tap in. Smash that thumbs up button, gang. It doesn't cost you anything. And where else can you come and hang out and get high with your friends without having to worry about them overstaying their welcome or messing up your toilet? You know what I mean? There's a benefit to live streaming like this. It's very immediate. And I mean, I'm having fun. I'm listening to good tunes and I'm getting high with my buds. Oh, you showed up in your feed? You must be looking at those videos. If I visit you in Nepal, bro, I'm not. No, Nepal is definitely not on my to-do list. I mean, when I was younger, so when I was in high school, my parents were friends with this couple who had a son, Brad. And Brad was about 4 or 5 years older than I was, I think. And I wish I could remember these conversations. He had done the hippie trail. He'd gone through Nepal, Afghanistan, Pakistan. This is when it was like, it was, it was country. It was rough, but it wasn't crazy. People murdering everybody all the time. And there was not an open warfare going on. It was before the Russians invaded Afghanistan. And it really intrigued me. It was really interesting. And, I know he got high. I never got high with him. But he was sort of he wasn't a mentor, but he was an older guy that I learned stuff from him, like about the hippie trail. Oh, this is the cool guys, cool kids club. Didn't you know that, man? And you can eat whatever the fuck you want or nothing at all. And we won't make fun of you. I believe this is the Gap Band. So I watched this show on Amazon called Steel, and it's really it's worth watching. It's like an eight episode miniseries. It's well worth watching, definitely. You hung around the cool kids. You see him found the belt from Dad later. Ouch. Captain Kush. Well, I was in high school. I was really sick in high school, so they put me in remedial gym class. And what this dude's doing, bowling, that was what we got to do. We got to go bowling. We did archery. We didn't have to do any kind of like calisthenics or, that kind of shit. It was great. There were about 10 of us. We were all like what's that show? Welcome Back, Kotter, the Sweat Hogs. Well, I did get thrown into a Sweat Hogs math class, I have to say. The music is great for your perfect vibe for you. Good, man. You're feeding your grow area. Ha ha. 6 dabs off the nectar collector in a row. And you're still standing. You were in that classroom? Dude, there was an incident in my algebra class. Some kid was picking on me and calling me all kinds of all kinds of horrible things. And for no reason. And I got moved the next day. They transferred me to the remedial algebra class. So So I got straight fucking A's. And I hung out with all the fucking derelicts. That was pretty fun. I had a card of, so I'd gone to New York City and I'd bought a pack of playing cards on Canal Street that had very explicit images of women on them, like hustler kind of images. And I brought them to school one day and I got them confiscated by my math teacher. And he also, I had some underground comics that I brought back from New York City. Zap comics. He confiscated those as well. Oh, fuck. Lunar Stoner Grows. Happy Monday. You heard one time you put fresh flour in a mason jar, get a piece of paper soaked in lemon juice. I don't know anything about that, bro. I don't know anything about that. You've got 2 original Zap 72. Well, that's about when I got him confiscated. He had to return it to me at the end of the year, and including playing cards. It was bad. It was bad, man. Very bad, man. But yeah, whatever. Black Widow. I think that is. What's his name? It's a White Widow, but it's another seed company's. And the name Siddharth, not Siddharth, but I can't remember his name. It'll come to me. One of the guys who created White Widow, they split off their own ways in the 90s, I think, the early 90s, or maybe even the 80s. But Shanti Baba, his seed bank, Mr. Nice seed bank, Howard Marks. They are the originators, I believe, of Black Widow. You mean Dr. Carlos? Mr. Allgwire, that was my math teacher. I mean, I got great fucking grades. I had a great time. You know, it was a fucking easy A for me. And I was when I became a sophomore, I got really, really fucking sick. So I missed like 2 months of school. So needless to say, I didn't flunk algebra trig, but I got a D. Same thing with the AP chemistry. My teacher said, you shouldn't really retake this. So I didn't. I bailed. Shanti Baba's White Widow was the original Ingmar cut. Right. And I think they named it Black Widow, didn't they? When he split off from Greenhouse or whomever. Truth serum. No, I'm just fucking high. Ingmar made the Widow and Passion the Greenhouse Seed Company. And you know, I can't really follow the history that closely. Oh, Mr. Nice is a good strain, yeah. Cheryl says the Brazilian plant, any background? I don't know anything about it. And Carolina Greenery Tech, what's up? And I went to Brazil a lot in the 90s and the aughts. And I never smoked weed there. Oh, you can get the beans. They're out there, bro. They're out there. We used to sell them. Arian only got out of there with female cuts. Shanti. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, he's doing things in Thailand, man. I don't know what the fuck. But Greenhouse Seeds seems to be booming. God bless him. Oh yeah, this is like fucking. We're talking 80s and 90s more likely. The early 90s was a time of tumult in the cannabis industry in Holland. Actually, John asked if my garden's looking good. Well, you know, it really is. And what I'm really waiting for is for the White Widow that I have in there. Not White Widow. The Northern Lights to get a little bit bigger. And then I'm going to flip the switch. And I will do the same. So I've got 2 sour diesels flowering. And they're going to be chopped down by the end of the week for sure. So, yeah, the garden looks fucking gorgeous, man. They're super healthy. It's really warm in here. It's like fucking, I don't know, 78, 82 degrees. Very warm, cozy. A little bit too stuffy for me if I stay here for too long. But the plants fucking love it. And, you know, these cuts that I got, that I just took and rooted, they're up. Their leaves are just fucking almost vertical. I'm so happy. All right, let's light another joint, eh? What do you say? That's...
To all the questions, take one at a time, 'cause it's hard, too many to mention. That's the way life
Sean Green, what up? Ariana Shanti's water boy. Yeah, well, you know, all kinds of dirt got done. What can I say? You grew some grass for your dad's cat and left your humidity dome and tray in the other weekend, and it lost. This week it's lost. You're doing Northern Lights number 10, Rick the Barber says. That's more sativa leaning, if I'm not mistaken. Cherry Slurpees. Interesting, Carolina. Who is this actually? You know, this they pull all these songs from my fucking stuff. Oh, Soul and Soul. All right, there you go. Makes perfect sense. You're a Canon history buff, yeah, man. Well, yeah, and I missed that whole fucking chunk of time in history. I was I was in real grown up mode. And I was losing my mind as well. All the above. Full indica. Ah, okay. So it's the other end of the spectrum. How's the cat? God. Thank God those domes aren't that expensive. We're some weed nerds. Yeah, but you know what? It's a fellowship. You know what I mean? It should be at least. A lot of people don't look at it that way. They just look at it as a way to get fucked up. Which, admittedly, it is. I mean, I get pretty fucked up every night. But it's cheaply therapy. I know I'm fucked up. I know it. The weed was fine. The cats could still sit to the ceiling. That's a pretty big asshole. That's pretty big shoes to fill, bro. I only had really one interaction with Subcool, and that was on the grow table. Is it the grow table? The grow, I don't know what it was. The grow, you know, with what's his name? Fucking Crazy Dago. And he was on the panel that I was on. And then he brought me up in a subsequent podcast or some shit about the judge from New York City or some shit. Someone told me about it. Lewis is smoking a bong bowl of an outdoor AMS Purple Pineapple Express Auto. Uh-oh. You've got Godfather, Black Widow, Purple Star Killer, and Bubba Christian that says, wow. Damn. That's a lot, bro. Shout out to Vortex. In Illinois, you can go up to 5 at a time. Gotcha. Well, out here, I mean, as a medical patient, I can grow 15 or quote as needed from my Crohn's. At the moment, I've probably got close to 30 plants between all everything. And the big I've got 2 and 5s. Everything else is in either small 5x5s or number 2s, or in the cloning tray. Paul says, "What do I think about new weed and old weed in terms of it used to be not?" Man, I think strong is a relative thing because when you're first smoking weed, anything is strong, right? I mean, your baseline is Mexican brickweed, right? Which gets you high, makes you giggly, but it's got a lot of rocks and sticks and other crap in it, and it's pretty rough. And then for me, when I went away, I left the Midwest and went to the East Coast and got exposed to really. I mean, that's one of my first true Colombian gold in 1976. And it cost me $45 for an ounce, and I had to borrow $5 to buy it. So I mean, and that shit, that was 14, 15% THC probably, but it got you fucking to a different place. So a lot of the numbers are I think there's a lot of breeding for terpene profiles, and I think they're just learning about terps and their effects on people, like aromatherapy kind of things. Because I do, I have a parallel channel, a beard channel. I mean, a lot of the perfume ingredients are terpenes. So, it's not just cannabis that has terps, but they use it in all kinds of different things. But in terms of, Rory, aromatherapy and shit, they're great. What time is it? We'll call Tweezy in another 5 or 10 minutes. 4 per household in Virginia. Nice. Nice. I'm going to be in Virginia in May. Some resort somewhere. I have a couple Danny Boy, I think, floating around here somewhere that my old grow partner gave me. But I mean, it's not like nobody really gives a fuck, honestly. I mean, where I live, you can't have a community, you can't have a medical garden in the sense of you can't grow for like it used to be. They used to have medical here, and I'm not sure if this is still in effect. I don't see why it wouldn't be. The retail medical is gone, but you used to be able to grow for up to 4 patients, including yourself, and I forget how many plants per patient you could grow. I guess if it were me, or someone like me, that would be 60 plants, 15 each, right? So, but the municipality where I live, they don't allow it. So, and I didn't want to fuck around with that. I mean, I was growing 100 plants anyways, so it really didn't fucking matter. The Danny Boy rare, eh? I better find mine, see if I can germ them. In Washington State, maybe. I don't know. I mean, don't tell anybody. I live outside of Seattle. So. Now you got me confused. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up what's going on in Guadalajara, right? But a lot of that video is AI. I've been told. Man's rules. Sometimes. I mean, it's just being a human being. You know what I mean? And not that, man. I mean, you know. I mean, I've been growing pot. I think when I was a kid, we grew some seeds in the backyard, and they got killed because they were weeds. You know, but I think mine and my neighbor's parents knew what was up. You had one of the original 100 med card plants in Cali. Wow. Oh, thanks, Rick the Barber. The skyline was made Graham. He had this made for us, and it's really fucking cool. You know, but a lot of the shit, you know, it happens once. Like I want to get I would love to get some more of those grinders. You know, I have none more, no more. You know, these grinders, and they're fucking, you know, wonderful. You know, but well, when I had the garage, I was growing a lot more, but it was a lot of work, and I just, you know, can't do that. I'm not really at this point in my life. I can't and don't want to do that. If your parents found weed, they'd kind of. My mother found a stash of my seeds, and she was fucking giving me the third degree, and I was really unresponsive. I'm sure. I don't know what the fuck. I must have. I made up some fucking bullshit. Some totally unbelievable crock of shit, and she knew I was bullshitting her. You know, my old man never talked about it with me though, but my mother did. But then I got busted. After that, or before that, I got busted for weed. The good old days, right? Your best friend is a retired 101st. You haven't been in jail, Ricky Barber, right? Oh, nice, Stoner dude. No, all my weed seems to be seeded. Well, you know, it's funny. TSO says his folks smoke with him because they'd rather get weed from them than on the streets. And that was your first experience after 100 different Mexican sound you. Well, that's pretty fucking dope. No pun intended. You know, my parents were much older. When I was like 18, my mother was like in the fucking 60s or 70s. My old man was he was like close to 80. And when I got busted for weed, and it was pretty fucking traumatizing for them. But, you know, I graduated from college. I went to law school. You know, they knew I was fucked up, but they didn't know to what extent. I don't think. Tanner, I am smoking some Persian pie mixed with some whatchamacallit, some the purple churros, the remnants of that, and it's really good. I got 2 more joints of the purple churro, I think, and I got. Nah, I don't even have a joint left over there. But I'm gonna run that. Those beans look super fucking healthy, and that plant, I gotta say, the plant that I was able to smoke from it was like it smelled like hash. It smelled like that. Hydrate, people. Hydrate. Let me call the breezy. Well, that's weird. So I don't know what's up with Uncle Tweez. Something's weird with his mailbox. All right. We're here, Uncle Tweezy. Call in. I mean, they are buried in snow, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, the storm in New York City, it's kind of fucking things up. So to what extent, I'm not really sure. You know, you only know what they tell you on the fucking TV, right? Happy birthday, John Murphy. Oh, there we go. Hey, man. Hang on a sec. Let me shut off the fucking tunage. How you doing? Happy Monday.
What up? Y'all, what's going on?
Are you fucking buried in the snowdrift igloo or what?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, the video that we get is fucking insane. I mean, just looking at IG, you know, I'm subscribed to all these New York channels, right? And it's just fucking crazy. The fucking, it's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, it's insane. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine, but it's hard to imagine. I mean, I lived through a similar thing in Boston in '78, but yeah, it's crazy. It's got to be nuts. It's got to be so fucking quiet.
Yeah, but you know, the cleanup, you know, so far since it stopped, is a lot better than what it was a month ago.
So they got their shit together. It's a different kind of snow. It's not cold, right? It's wet and heavy.
Yeah, you know, but I think, you know, you got your ass, you know, handed to you last time.
Right, and they're prepared this time because I got the shit kicked out of them last month.
Yeah, because you basically thought the last one wasn't going to be what it was.
Right, so they're hyper prepared.
This time, it was like, you know, you can try that shit if you want, but it won't be wise to do that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And, they were smart not to because we got pelted. You know what I mean?
That's what I see, you know? Great. What do you got, like 18 inches or some shit?
I'm almost up to 2 feet in parts of the city.
Fuck. Wow.
They got 30 inches. Yep.
Wow.
Some trees then came down and shit like
I bet.
Blocked off.
I'm sure. That's pretty insane numbers, you know, anywhere. But in a fucking city that's like New York, holy smokes.
Mm-hmm. What the hell shit?
Let's just pray that you had a full refrigerator, you know.
Well, I mean, pelted. I'm talking about. Man, listen. Pelted. Oh man. It'd be just like the snow from the last visit
just melted away, right?
Washed away because the last little bit down and it rained. So it basically cleaned it all up.
Right. You're getting the 1-2 punch here.
Oh man. And I'm like, it's still winter.
It's just still February, you know.
It's supposed to snow Wednesday.
Wow. Well, it's cold here, but there's no prediction that I know of snow. It snowed last week a little bit, but really minimal. It's been super fucking mild in the PNW. I mean, it's been dreary and wet, but that's pretty much par for the course here. You know, we had about, I don't know, so far 10 days of like below freezing, but not that much. Not like, you know, you're going to lose an ear necessarily from frostbite, but chilly for sure.
Right. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, well, shit, maybe I should start putting shit outdoors, but I can't do that because if I do that, it'll get frosty and the shit will fucking get killed. It's just God's will. You can't start before I tell you to.
Right.
So I got these clones that are the cloning is happening. So I'm going to have some of those. I'm going to put some of those outdoors, but they're very strong. So I'll probably let them veg indoors for like 6 weeks, and then put them out. They'll be pretty strong, and they'll be able to survive most stuff. One hopes. I mean, cannabis is a fucking beast. So.
Yeah.
And if they veg for 6 months, they'll be fine. Unless it's some like 3-day fucking cold spell or some shit, then I have to cover them up. You got a garbage can and cover them. Keep them warm. But yeah, I mean, and the garden is looking good. The Northern Lights, I'm waiting for them. I have to have them get up close to another foot, and then I'll flip. But it's it's moving right along. They're real freaking healthy. It's sort of like they kind of woke up. They hit their stride. It's almost like they may have hit the layer of the nutrients of the Clackamas Coots soil mix. So I layer it. You know how we used to layer it with stuff like the lasagna method. I still do that, and I do the Clackamas Coots soil mix, and then I do the live castings, and then more soil, and then I drop the plant in, and it looks like it's finally caught with these girls because they are they look super healthy, very lush. Just in the last 3 days, they got looking really nice. So, I'm pretty happy about that. I mean, you can visibly see one of the Northern Lights was growing, like an inch a day, and sometimes even more. It was clearly visible. So they're happy. They're freaking happy, clearly. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, it's kind of fun, I pulled I must have been 3,000 seeds off of those purple churro NLs.
Wow.
I did a second sort last night to get rid of all the chaff and the dead seeds and non-viable shit. I had 3 of those big vials full of seeds. I mean, packed to the brim. Those things easily, I think, have 1,000 seeds, maybe even 2,000 or 2,500. It's probably more like it. But there's a lot of fucking seeds. So people, they'll be on the website soon enough. I have to give them some time to mature, but they'll be there soon. Give me a couple months. Gotta get them hardened, hardened off.
Right.
It's like a baby's skull when the baby's born, and it's got that soft spot with the 3 pieces of bone or whatever it is, waiting to be molded together. Don't fuck with that shit. Let it be. Right?
Yeah, give it just a little bit, and then you let it fly.
Right.
Fresh. Hey, fresh.
Yeah.
That's good. They'll be right ready for summertime.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. I got these clones, so a lot of them are going to go outdoors, but I think I may just crack the new seeds, this purple churro NL, because I have a feeling they'll be really good. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Mm.
So, someone wants to know what females did I hit with the pollen. Well, the purple churro and the Northern Lights, it's an IBL situation. I just let them, I let them go on each other. So this is like third generation, I think. This may be F3, I think. But the seeds, a lot of the seeds are really fat, really big. Not that that means anything, but it's kind of interesting.
Mm. Wow.
But yeah, so I'm probably going to crack a bunch of those, I think, before summertime. I have to kind of get this situation here sorted. I got to figure out, I got all the seeds, all the plants I have except two are regs. So I have to kind of sort shit out, And I'm kind of hoping for a plethora of males because it's crowded in there. It's very crowded. But time will tell.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There might be one in there, maybe.
Oh gosh. I'll be dying for space. I mean, that's a blessing in one hand, but on the other hand, it's a curse.
Yeah. See, I know. It's the only thing about it. That's that traffic jam.
Yeah, but sometimes it can't be avoided, really. Because if you don't do it, then you feel like you deprived yourself of using the space or whatever. So check this out, guys. What I'm doing, because I don't really have the space in the tent for these new clones that I just put in dirt today, and I don't have space where they're vegging, where the clone dome is. So I've got a bunch of those 5-gallon Home Depot buckets stacked up. I got 2 columns of them, and I'm going to open the veg tent doors and just put those plates of the plants right there. So they'll be getting light, but not full straight on light, but they'll still be getting light. But yeah, it's kind of something I can do in terms of space. So, but I'll get it sorted by the weekend. I'll probably take down the sours that are flowering and figure some shit out. Then I'll have to readjust the table in there and blah 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 blah. Very mundane, but shit I got to do. But I'll make it work for sure. I will make it work. I mean, you and I have been making it work for fucking 15 years, buddy. You realize that shit?
Yeah.
It's fucking amazing. And you were in the hospital like 15 years ago this month.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. That's crazy, T. That's crazy.
Man, listen. Man, listen. In a minute, be going back to hydro.
No.
Man, look.
Although with the clones that I just did, I did use some what is it? Advanced Hydro? Is that what it is? I can't remember the name of the brand, or General Hydro maybe. One of their grow solutions. It worked really well, but and the clones came out looking really, really nice. That's half of them. I'm waiting on the other half. They'll probably pop tonight. But yeah, I mean, things are looking fucking good. What can I say? Well, it is about that time, my friend.
Damn.
I know, right?
Yo. Man, it's just flying. It's just dipping by.
Definitely.
It's just dipping by, for real.
Sure.
Yeah, y'all can find me on IG at 0617. Y'all can find me on Twitter at 00 at 0049. 9 at Uncle Tuesday.
And we're pretty much everywhere at Uptown Grow Lab. If you are dealing with the snow, please be safe. And that applies for anything else as well. In the meantime, visit the website, uptowngrowlabseeds.com. Check it out. Check out the beard channel, Jay Kitchen's Beard. Have an awesome fucking week. Stay out of trouble. And if you get in trouble, get a good lawyer. Stay lifted, roll your bong, charges, please light your vapes. We'd love to be able to check you out on Friday night.
Oh, God. Good night, y'all.